I grew up on a farm in Montgomery County, and I think my first visit into the city, a lot of people don't know about this, my first visit to the city, I was 11 years old before I saw the street lights. So, I'd be classified as a country boy. But in our family, you had to make good grades, and my mother was a stickler for that. I graduated from high school. I was the salutatorian of my class. But I was an athlete. I played baseball and basketball. Went on to college on a scholarship. Threw my arm away in 1968, and that basically ended my baseball career. And that kind of meant I had to refocus, because primarily I had intended to be a professional athlete. After it became a reality that I was not going to be a baseball player, then I had to make a choice. And once I chose accounting as my major, then I simply made sure that I prepared myself to try to reach the top of that profession.
Jim White went on to graduate from Dillard University with honors and an accounting degree in 1970. He began his professional career with Arthur Young and Company in Boston, Massachusetts, and achieved his CPA certificate in 1972.
When I took the CPA exam and passed it, up until that point, I had like this big weight sitting on my shoulders. But when I got that phone call, and back then they'd call you, it was like a big cloud, big weight had been lifted off my shoulders. And I felt different. I felt like I was somebody on that day.
After leaving Arthur Young and Company, Jim White went to work at a local firm in Memphis, Tennessee. Joining up with two other CPAs, Frank Banks and Mac Finley, the firm of Banks, Finley, White and Company was formed in 1973. Today, it is one of the largest and oldest minority-owned CPA firms in the country.
We started this firm in 1973, and there probably were about 400 black CPAs in the country. There were only 4 or 5 firms. We were consistent in our practice philosophy. We were able to maintain our quality and reputation during very difficult times. But I'm really proud of that accomplishment. As a young student who's considering the CPA profession and concerned about whether or not the prejudices that exist in all phases of the world exist in that profession, the certificate, the CPA designation, gives something that can't be taken away. The respect that they have to have in their hearts about this person who is now a CPA. He just happens to be a different color or whatever. They can't overlook that. It's one of the things that can batten down that kind of prejudice.
Throughout Jim White's professional career, he was appointed to numerous positions. He served on the cabinets of 2 Alabama governors, and in 1983, he was appointed the first black commissioner of revenue in the state of Alabama by Governor George Wallace. He also served as finance director in 1993 under Governor Jim Folsom. He was appointed to the Alabama State Board of Accountancy in 1985 and served for over 14 years.
On the personal side, I've had the financial security to raise my children, to send them to good universities, to raise them to become professionals also. One's a CPA, another. My daughter's a lawyer. And I've been able to pursue all of my hobbies, from winemaking to tennis, and to finally become a professional and be on the senior PGA golf tour. Over the 35 years I've been involved in this profession, I've come to realize that the accounting profession requires a lot more about the character of the person, as someone who will do the right thing all of the time. The accounting profession has given me the integrity that I sought. It's given me the financial security that I sought, the public respect that I sought, and that's a complete life.